Test. Okay. Alright, so, we made it to Guardian 3 yesterday. And, we're gonna try to make it to Guardian 4 today. And, hopefully we have no issues with the stream. And let me get the chat pulled up. Okay. Welcome to the stream. You're gonna be playing, I think I'm gonna try to do Guardian, not Guardian, Cryo Engineer again today, because, yesterday, the software I was using for the live stream and all that stuff didn't properly record the gameplay. I mean, I could grab the gameplay from a VOD, but the quality is going to be really choppy, so I'm going to try to get some more gameplay with Cryo Engineer today. Maybe a couple runs and then move on to either Elementalist or Commando. I know Commando has a really nice build I want to try out too with the shorty. Well, what a rough start. Let me see what weapons we have. I think I'll grab the Door Rascals. And then grab the larger magazine size. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Alright, buddy, got. Feels like a buy. We're good. This is Guardian 3, and hopefully we can make it to Guardian 4. Really the goal for this today, or for this run, is just for some gameplay footage. Figured I might as well stream if I'm gonna be playing games. Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be just making sure the quality is okay. Stream. Okay. So for this stream's. But yeah, so you might hear a lot of background noise today, so I apologize about that. I actually really like the Door Rascals. I'm just trying right now. Expect them to be this cool. What we got? Oh, it's easy. So I think I'll just grab the power cell. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be running Cryo Engineer. Let's see how it works out. Already got the level up. Windmill rifle. like the affixes on the door rascals, to be honest. I could always stay with that. We do have the Quasar SMG. I could actually scale with the larger magazine size. I grab the what we got? Scraps. Yeah, need a reroll. Chromatic weapon. That's actually pretty good. PM Parax, hopefully you got the cryo perk before the end of the game. Yeah, I was actually thinking that I actually got it. That's good timing then. Alright. Yeah, I'm picking the Quasar because you were talking about it yesterday, so I figured try. I think I might go Ruins, grab that purple and the extra level up upgrade too. The only worry or concern is the Gang of Elite. That could be a problem. But so far, I've actually have pretty solid stuff right now. That means BuddyBot deals cryo too, forgot about that. Okay, but it's decent early game power. Yeah. It feels like it's not a weapon that would be good run game, but yeah, you're right. And I missed the health bot. Okay. I was on Reddit earlier, and there's a guy that swears by Commando, saying that you could scale Shorty to insta clear within 2 blasts of Shorty, so I want to try that out. Sometime this stream. Yes, I'd also have to actually probably like write everything down, everything I need down first before attempting it. I have no clue of any of the perk names or upgrades for Commando. Is that minigun? Oh no, it's Tesla. Oh. Guardian 3 feels a lot like Guardian 2, just with the added bots from the later zones. Specifically the field bots. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what Shorty specs onto. But I should save the post. But yeah, something like that. He's just naming off a lot of perks. He wasn't really describing what the build does. But he was saying that with Shorty you could definitely get good clear. We got Yo-Yo. Yeah, that was pretty good. And we got Slow Feeder Shotgun. We don't need BuddyBot anymore. Oh, Junk Rifle. I actually think I'll grab Junk Rifle to replace Quasar. I just don't like it only has 2 affixes. F1 star missing on XP. Yeah, no, that's rough. I think it's because I missed the bot on the rail. I don't remember what they're called. You got 1 level up first stage, here's my heart. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, it kind of keeps the game balanced, so... Oh, these are on bot. At 30. I'd reroll the affixes. Little shock, so I could do a shock and cryo. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, 2 robots, it was an XP killer. Yeah, I always miss the robots at the hard difficulties. I always forget about them. On top of forgetting about them, they're also kind of hard to kill, if you're not paying attention. So I'm dealing shock with cryo, so they do get spawned and frozen too. Pretty sick. Yeah, missing the robots might eventually harm my potential to get to level 15, but I think I'm gonna get sharpened wits. Maybe some defensive stuff, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this elevator shotgun. Someone said if you just move forward, they're not gonna be able to hit you. I'm just gonna run in circles and hope for the best. So far, so good. Another sulfator? No, it's a junk beam. Junk beam is pretty soft. No, I don't. I wouldn't take junk beam rifle just because I don't want a white tier weapon. Grab the health. Oh, we have a shield, of course. Oh my god. Might die here. My drones are getting taken out like crazy though. I think I activated the robot in the other area. Unfortunate. To get more comfortable, I think. Bruh. Guardian theory is a whole different thing. Yeah, I'm gonna run name class again. Hopefully, like a better start. I mean, look at that beluga cannon. That's pretty insane. With 15% increased damage right off the bat is pretty insane. And I guess we'll carry Buddy Bot for distractions. That could be a really good start, depending on what we get for upgrade. That laser is annoying. We have another sniper. He's dead. Alright, so far we're running pretty nicely, almost off the area. Figure out we're looking for football zone. Maybe take this upgrade. Chromatic mastery. Why do they make me choose chromatic mastery or chromatic weapon? Chromatic weapon. It's because it's more cryo damage. 15% more cryo damage. And the extra damage with the beluga cannon too. It's pretty insane. Okay, Tesla rifle. Oh, grab. That's a rifle. Cryo Tesla. Not bad. So for those checking out on YouTube, feel free to drop a like on the stream. It helps the channel out a lot. I'll grab water pot. Yeah, okay. Maybe upgrade. A reroll. Actually, no, that's fine. Do ruins again. Hey, welcome back, Emperox. Yeah, I did die. Skill issue, but we have a really good start again with the Beluga cannon and pistol rifle. And then I also have chromatic weapon and 15% extra energy weapon damage. So far we're doing pretty good. Oh. This game demands skill. Skill and skill. Now I'm just going straight for the rail gun, the rail bot. Yeah, now it does also do like a little sound whenever there's a robot. Okay. Oh, heard it. There it is. I hit him there. I was watching this guy play with the Elementalist, and he's a moderator for the Roboquest Reddit. And he was playing Elementalist so fast, and his build is pretty insane too. I couldn't tell what he was using, but it looks pretty fun. No, Elementalist is really hard to get going. Should be S rank. There we go. No S. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for everybody stopping by. Currently running Cryo Engineer. Oh, another good heavy. I think I'll stay with Beluga, to be honest. I can scale explosion damage. Not gonna without the power cells though. And Carbo Mask for the defense. I could Quadri Luke. Power cell out of that. Better. So with the Tesla gun, I do shoot ricochet ammo. So I could get some AoE out of the shock and cryo damage. It's pretty nuts. It's hard to get some movement out of here. I know that ricochet helps a lot actually. He's stunned and frozen. I think long term I have to get rid of the Tesla rifle. Not gonna sustain damage long term. Not that strong. I mean for putting on the elements, that's pretty good. But that's it. Alright. No robots here. Range. I'm gonna check out the blue gun in a minute. Might be good, might be bad. What the flames are. Let's see. Oh. Junk beam again. Already got rid of one. Alright, there it is. And I'm gonna clear out the area though before I go because these bots do move around a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna go do a scrapyard, so I do want to clear out the area. Get the level ticket now. Oh. Here we go. Pick a reroll. Or scraps delusion now. Alright. Good, now we're about to do the yellow. Get our purple weapon. Hopefully it's good. So that's it. Close call. Okay, not bad. We could check the upgrade and not need purple weapon. The lucky shot's pretty good. Critical. Come on. You know what? I just might take it. Energy, reload speed. Increase some good affixes on this, so this was. Right. Cucumber might be solid. Gun. I get rice cooker. Rice cooker would be good. And then cucumber. And I don't have enough for upgrades for the purple. For the beluga, I'll upgrade the beluga then. So these ionic bombs feel like the splasher, but with more accuracy. Essentially what it is. I am having reduced damage, but it's fine. I just matrix a lot of that. I gotta keep remembering to deploy the drones, because without the drones I do take more damage. Just because they're not focused on anything else but me. Look. Oh no, that's the thumper, I think. Let's see on the radar. I did end up posting about the disconnect yesterday. So like, if enough people complain about disconnects and not having the ability to reconnect with someone, the developers would actually put an update out or hotfix for the problem. The black powder. Actually, strong arm a second time wouldn't be bad. No, I'll try boomerang. I always think about taking it and then reduce, so I'll take it again out. Getting close to the boss fight. I feel like boomerang doesn't do anything with explosive weapons. I might have wasted that upgrade. Mantis crossbow or ram shotgun. Here we go. Oh, what? That could have ended badly, but we're alive and kicking. I feel like I'm not even aggroing my drones, to be honest. An extra 50% damage and I don't have scrap damage on. Alright, it's pretty solid. The build's fine as long as I play aggressive and I don't get hit. It's not easier said than done. Yeah. Alright, boys. Black cannon. Nah. Ooh, ice. Oh, Winter hat is pretty good. Gingerbread. Gingerbread Jeremy is pretty good too. She's gonna be really reliant on him. On the healing. Piece of cake too. I think if you end up doing fire burning damage later on. I don't have enough for the octopus, but fine. Power sales, no, we said not enough. Now I want to waste all the wrenches, so. Okay, that sniper's gonna be a problem. Alright. So far as if I'm careful, I think I'll be good. There are a lot of questionable spots here. The rail bots have a lot of health, so I have to take that every time. So far we're sustaining completely. Nice. Okay. Nice, have to level up. Gluttony. I think gluttony is fine, but I do want something else. Actually, the increased fire rate's fine. I'll save the reroll. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the power cell. Welcome to the stream. We are running Cryo Engineer again today. Yesterday my save got kind of corrupted. Yeah, not my save, sorry, my recording. And I don't like using or downloading the stream footage because it has the overlays and it also has a lot less quality than an actual recording. So fortunately we have to do this again. It is a fun build, so I don't mind it too much. Okay. We are trapped. Let me get out of here. Here's an elite and a Goliath. Alright, not too bad, could have been worse. Alright, oh, thought I hit the one. Okay. Ugly Tide's pretty good. I think Bulb might be okay. That'll also help us do even more damage. We'll go Doom Gardens. Just have to be really careful. Take our time. Waste long. Appreciate the like on the stream on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so if I'm willing to reduce my armor, I could take an egg. But I think chili pepper might be better. Okay, I'll hit Water Luke 1, see what we get. 6 power cells, okay, it's not bad. So they're really weak to the explosive damage. Just a matter of hitting them with the beluga cannon. I think the beluga cannon will be the main gun going forward. We're running out of time already. So what I could do, I get close enough, I could run to the room. I don't think it's close, to be honest. Yep. Doom Gardens, typical. Typical Doom Gardens experience. I think I need a shotgun to get through Doom Gardens by myself. Because the beluga cannon shoots the projectiles very slowly. And I have the ionic bombs, which also shoot slow projectiles. So that together I think was the problem. Alright, so high fire rate with the junk beam rifle is actually pretty nutty. I don't see enough people talking about it, so I run it. no robots here. Thought there would be, so switch. Back to the jump theme. So all you have to do to not get hit is just move in one direction. Choose a direction that an enemy isn't in, and just move towards it, and they can't hit you. The problem is it gets hard when there's enemies surrounding you, but generally moving towards one direction is the best strategy. This game is pretty much mocking me with these explosive bots. Alright, let's see what we got. Shell. I think Shell, I don't mind the decreased movement speed. Having that extra defense early game is pretty solid. I don't mind that. Alright, we have a railbot. Okay, we need Cryo to slow him down. Just try to target him. Without Cryo is going to be challenging. Okay. So even like, if you're not even moving quickly towards that direction, they still can't hit you. Boombox. That's unfortunate because Boombox isn't that good. I don't know why this is a legendary perk, to be honest. It should be a green item. 20 damage is nothing, and you have to be close to the enemies for that to work. And I don't think it would do that well. It's dealing with explosive damage. Alright, we can just save our power cells here. I'm gonna reroll. Chromatic weapon, that's perfect. Yeah, we could scale with Cryo. Like a better floppy disk, yeah, pretty much. And even then, it doesn't deserve to be legendary. Alright. So if I do get the sulfate or shotgun, I'm gonna run Doom Gardens. If I don't, then I'm not. I think that's how we should do it. Yeah, I died again, man. Yeah, like every time you're not watching the stream, I die. But nah, I just died in the Doom Gardens. It was pretty rough, man. I had the Beluga Cannon and Ionic Bombs, so I wasn't doing any AoE at all. Pretty rough. Rip. I mean, I know my lesson now. Be more prepared for Doom Gardens. Yeah, I tried to speedrun halfway through Doom Gardens and it just did not work. It's you can't do that. Kind of ironic they made an anti-speedrun mechanic. Just to challenge the speedrunners, you know? Happens, Doom Gardens can be make or break for some runs, yeah, for sure. It doesn't even matter what difficulty you're on either. It just really depends on what you got. Yeah, this elite is a problem. Can't dodge that. If you are on a weak run and you pass it, you recover or die. Yeah, exactly. So surviving Doom Guardians isn't even enough. You have to have enough health. Rice cooker again. Don't see any other weapons I like. I'm talking about the floppy disk. It's it is what it is. I think I could run Tommy Gun because I have cryo. I'll save up the rest of the power cells. Yeah, I'm actually liking the ruins path. I just have to get used to fighting the gang of elites, and I also have to prepare better for Doom Gardens, but overall I think ruins is a pretty solid path. And I think the least useful one is Quarry, because Quarry only gives you a free upgrade, and nothing else. So if you're not running Ruins, Oasis is the only other viable option. The quarry has the quest items, so that's like the only reason why you'd ever go there. Oh yeah. I'm not too much of a head bonk type of person. Even though I know it's a good mechanic to utilize, I just feel like I just take a lot more damage if I try to go for head bonks. Like here. Or you just have to be fast with head bonks, and also if you have invisibility or something. Yeah, a bit easier. Get them out. Alright. So far the build feels okay. I don't think it's actually going to be Doom Gardens viable yet. Welcome to the stream. For those tuning in on YouTube, feel free to drop a like on the stream. It helps me out a lot, and it gets the stream to more people. And if you have any general questions about the game, I could answer it. Help you guys out. We are running Cryo and Engineer. And we're going Ruins, hopefully Doom Gardens, depending what we get. We are running on difficulty Guardian 3. Pretty chaotic. I think that's what makes this game fun. Alright, I think I need a better single target. And better AoE. That's what this build needs right now. I know you want a crap ton of corrupted upgrades. Quarry is your thing because from Quarry you can access the pit, which is a map with 3 different corrupted chest rooms. I honestly forgot about the pit, to be honest. That's how much I don't run Quarry. But yeah, that's true. Oh, we have, sorry, I didn't see Sen. The Buddy Bot is fantastic. Gives a perk that increases cryo damage even when it's not in hand, by the way. Oh, I didn't even know that. I gotta upgrade, Buddy Bot and try that out. But we didn't go Oasis this run. And then Nam said, what does Guardian 3 mean? Guardian 3 is the difficulty. Guardian 3 is the difficulty of the game. So after you complete either standard or hard, you unlock Guardian 1, and then when you complete Guardian 1 successfully, you get Guardian 2 up to Guardian 4 being the last difficulty you can unlock, but it gets really, really difficult after hard. Having your drones out would definitely help you kill. Wait, what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I never remember to put my drones out. You're in my bad. Yeah, it would definitely help me killing things. The nuances of engineer is just something I'm not used to completely. This is why, like, even in like Path of Exile, I do not run summoner builds. It's the same exact thing. I'll forget to summon something, and then I'll just lose so much damage and survivability. Oh boy. Alright. I might be able to survive this. Yeah, we're good. We alive. And then for those who enjoy the streams, I definitely want to start live streaming more. So you expect that. And I'm trying to find ways to record content while live streaming and keeping the quality of the videos up. Because that's the main thing. I don't want to do one thing more and then lose quality with the other thing. I feel like that's just counterproductive. I just missed the robot. So I'm losing XP on that. It's fine though. Alright. Then it also helps with cryo application if you throw them down quickly, but mainly you do it for the cryo buff. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize BuddyBot has some cryo utility. Usually I do try to run BuddyBot if I run Oasis, except when I'm running Ranger. I do want the starter pistol for that. I might end my run here, yeah, it's fine. It's the stone golem sitting in my skull. Why am I dying so much? Yeah, it's such a PoE problem, man. Or when you forget to Like you switch your weapon and you lose an aura. You're like, why? Well, where's my health? Where's my defense? And it is like your aura is deactivated. Alright, I don't know why I went base camp. I was thinking about the other classes I went base camp, but we're gonna run Oasis to see send suggestion with the buddy bot. Hopefully we could get Cry up and running by then. But we'll see. So I don't think I have. So we're gonna run Toaster Specialist because I do plan on running energy weapons long term. So regardless, we're gonna be using that. Oh, yep, I forgot. Here we go. Forgot to get drones up again. I give props to the people who could stream and play competitive games and talk at the same time. Like I've seen people play Fortnite while streaming and having full-blown conversations and just completely popping off at the same time, and I'm like, how? Like I just would be so focused on the conversation and like zone out with the gameplay. It seems kind of small, but it adds up. Yeah, I mean any increase to the cryo damage or damage as a whole, I don't care. I'll take it. And Prox, and I sit there hitting the enemies while asking myself, why aren't they dying? Yeah, literally, that's literally me last run. Just subconsciously like, hey, take a little bit longer to kill these things. Maybe that's why I died in Doom Gardens too, now that I think about it. Well, I'll try to get better with summoning, deploying drones. I think Scraps relies on deploying too, so it's really something I need to remember. Comet Cannon. I think I'll take Comet Cannon. Let's just see what we get or have over here. More alright, give me a second, guys. I want sesame chicken. Yeah, just like by itself, so they give you like more chicken. Yeah, it's called large. Yeah, I'm getting some sesame chicken, boys. Sorry about that. Meal we resume. So Comet Cannon. All right, we got 85 damage per shot. 35 per shot with Comet Cannon, but Comet Cannon shoots slightly quicker. But yeah, Comet Cannon scales with explosion, and I do plan on scaling explosion damage too. I mean, once you have them both out, I feel like you should press deploy on cooldown. Yeah, yeah, I could do that too. Chromatic Sue, if it wasn't one-time use, I'd take that. Chromatic Blaster might be okay, but I don't really like these options. Cerebral Scrap Explosion would actually be pretty good. Chromatic Tempest. Could Chromatic Tempest be defensive? I'm not sure about that. It's not something I want to experiment with right now either. They still need some damage. Alright, we melted them completely. Alright, the one thing I'm noticing though with Comet Cannon, the problem is that you have to be really accurate and you have to also lead your shot. There's fall off with the bullets. I meant to slide backwards there and I just ended up crouching. I just put Buddy Bot in the acid. I'm sorry, Buddy Bot. It wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. I mean, he's not taking damage in there, so I think he's okay. Alright. So, more damage is always a plus. I think trying to figure out defense is a problem for me. Yeah, I thought Buddy Bot was an enemy real quick. I need the cryo for that. I think explosive is stunning them. That could just be me. It's hard to tell because I am killing them very quickly. I could take quick trigger for the faster fire rate. I feel like the explosive damage would have been nice too. Either way, it's still 15% increased damage because the fire rate gives you the extra damage and also serves with more damage types and not just explosive. Made a solid choice anyway. Junk beam. Why am I getting so many junk beam cannon things? Thermo. I might take. Nah, I think thermo would be a waste. I'll grab the power cell. Don't like to reload on hand anymore. I'll upgrade the cannon. I'll upgrade the buddy bot now. Because when he oh, what am I talking about? I meant to go Oasis. We took ruins. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get rid of buddy bot. I wanted to go Oasis to try out what Sun was saying about the buddy bot. Upgraded buddy bot. Rip. Fine now. Sense that when I first had a Roboquest, I would slaughter the poor buddy bot every single time. I thought it was a special enemy or something. Yeah, I subconsciously did the same thing. I had no clue you could pick him up until I saw someone doing it in a video. I was like, wait a minute, you could use him as a weapon? And I thought it was like the most insane thing at the time to do. But yeah. The thing is, but once you pick up Buddy Bot, he never spawns as an enemy. So he's permanently a friendly after that. I was actually trying to record some footage for one of my videos where you pick up Buddy Bot. And I was like, I guess I'll have to do this on a new account or a new save. Yeah. You can actually see Buddy Bot's health from up there. Never really focused on Buddy Bot like that. I guess when he takes damage, his health bar shows. Windmill rifle. Critical chance of critical damage. That's actually pretty nice. And if I could get a chromatic weapon, we'd be able to scale that with cryo critical chance too. And so far, this comet cannon is actually carrying damage. Don't really feel the need to use any other. Wait a minute. You have ricochet? You could ricochet with comet cannon. Okay. I know with the beluga or any of like those splash-looking guns, you cannot ricochet with them. Whereas, yeah, I don't think you can. Their projectiles disappear. I think they're going on projectile logic with that affix. Let me summon the drone before I run into the next area. Actually, we're gonna go scrapyard, so I'm just gonna go this way so you don't have to backtrack twice. We got this thing up here. There we go. Now my drones are getting wiped. Dude, the drones don't follow you, that's the thing, because if they followed you, they would never get hit. Like directly follow, you know, like the drones for the most part, they just stay still, and I think that's why they take so much damage. This run is going a lot better, a lot smoother than the last two runs. By the way, guys, a little off topic, but I do want to start upgrading this stream with overlays and putting some alerts out. So if someone follows on Twitch or subscribes or something, there's like a little like celebration. I think that would be so cool. I might take that, by the way. Lucky Shot is great. Mantis Cross, let me see the shoots. Oh, that's real slow. But I think the DPS in general make this. There's a chance to fire twice. I'm not too worried about the minimal rifle because it's not doing enough damage compared to the comet cannon. So either way, I think it's a W picking this weapon up. Okay, so Jigsaw, I do not like I don't want the inconsistency with the elemental builds. French fries, I think would be good. More deploy sustainability. Splasher. If I didn't have the Mantis crossbar, well, I would have taken Splasher. Splasher's really good. Cryo engineer, to be honest. Piece of cake is solid, but we need to do burn damage for that. I want to scale with explosive. Right now that wouldn't do anything. I think we're good. Actually I'll hit Lottery Mook. Okay, so where's the healing buff? 198 damage. So I think for bossing this would be good. Well, for regular enemies I could use the comet. Usually it's the other way around for me. I usually like the heavy weapons to be for bossing. I could use this. Oh, it melts the elite. But I do need to get chromatic weapon, and there's a possibility they might not give it to me at all, and that would be really good. And in that case, we need a weapon that has cryo, and just main that weapon. Alright, so far we are doing pretty nicely. The comet cannon, the comet cannon with the rapid fire rate is just absolutely insane. I know I could get the fire rate to be even higher with it. I don't want to focus too much on it. Alright, so I am remembering to deploy and keep my drones alive that way. Jeez. Dude, I think I have ricochet on the crossbow, which is absolutely insane, considering the amount of damage it does. The only thing about the buddy bot thing is you are forced to only use one weapon, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that does suck. And when I would run my explosive javelin build with ranger, that would be the same problem, because the pistol kind of sucks. But with the pistol, you do get marking. You kind of make up some damage that way, but even then, it's really not good for the damage wise. There's way better ways to skill damage with the Havoc affix. I don't want to really dive too much into precision rifles. Not my cup of tea. They're all grouped up out there, so I'm gonna stay back a little bit here. And one thing about the crossbow, I'm noticing you can't really spam it too much because it loses accuracy over time. So even if you had faster fire rate, I think eventually would be counterintuitive on the crossbow. I don't think there's any robots in this area. Ouch. Let me take this upgrade. I could take actually cryo favor. I'll need that when I get cryo damage up and running. I'm gonna try to roll cryo onto one of my weapons on hand. Hopefully, that. Alright, yeah, I'm actually really liking. I'm really liking the crossbow more than I thought I would, because with the ricochet and the high damage, you just absolutely melt everything. And I just cannot wait to get automatic weapon on it. Then we're really talking with damage. And I think the game knows, that's why it doesn't want to give me a chromatic weapon yet. Ice cream cone. I'm gonna take bow tie. Okay, no upgrade bots here. We are gonna run rarely the crossbow here. Hopefully we don't get stuck. We are getting right now. One thing I hate about the elite, they move around like a real person. They can strafe you really nicely. Could mess you up. Can't slide under those lasers. I think I just did an animation cancel and deploy. Hard to tell because I just so focused on not dying here. I don't even know what I did to cancel the animation, but okay, we're good. Okay. That was actually not too bad time-wise. It could be a little quicker, I suppose, but I think that just helped with not doing a damage job. Yo, Amperox, if you're still watching, this is what I meant. Spearhead, it's a legendary perk. It's a free revive. If you deploy into blast, you can cancel the deploy animation. Yeah, okay, that's must have been what I did. But yeah, this is what I was talking about yesterday, Spearhead. But of course, they make us choose between cherries and strawberries. You could get both if we get 2 power cells. Let me just spam Lottery Luke in hopes you get some power cells. Okay, man. Damn it. Please. No. Oh, more inches. Power cells, please. Come on. Last attempt. Yeah, you didn't want to give me the power cells. Strawberries is better than cherry by far. Okay. Let's go to more damage. Y'all want more survivability or y'all want more damage? That's the real question. Oh boy, that's a hard choice. Poppy isn't too good either. And if I grab strawberries, I could also grab shell. So I'm actually gonna do that. Kind of make up for not having the spearhead. Thanks for not giving me power cells. Alright. I almost lost my voice there. I think like Spearhead could be good if you don't have any other defensive options. Or any other defensive perks currently with you. And for like, if you can manage to save Spearhead into the final boss, it could definitely be very, very, very useful. But my logic is that if you're in an area like this and you're dying like instantly, getting a revive is kind of pointless because you're still gonna die if you're struggling here, because you're struggling in an area for a reason. It's something you're doing or something wrong with your build that you're dying, and having that revive is gonna go to waste. And the fact that it costs 12 fire cells too, and you could utilize other things with the power cells. But that's the reason why I didn't grab Spearhead. And everybody else has different preferences, different logics. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out though. So when I die this, if I die this run, and we'll think to ourselves, would a revive have really helped? We'll know. And if you don't die either, you kind of just wasted 12 power cells. Alright, we're gonna go to the purple zone. We have a portal. I forgot where the portal takes us. Could it take us to the pit? Maybe that's where it goes. If the pit is only accessible normally through Quarry, then literally Quarry doesn't offer anything unique. You could access the same location from going the run. I'm gonna reroll. Alright, those are a good choice. Chemistry. Still hoping for chromatic weapon. Or at least some type of cryo damage. Comet cannon. Purple version of cryo cannon, I mean. 35% over 55 minutes. 3 projectiles. Fire rate. Explosion radius is good too. Overall, not bad. Have you heard of Gunfire Reborn? I have not played it yet, but apparently it's similar to Roboquest. I've actually have I think like 40 hours on Gunfire Reborn. It's good, but Amprox explained it as it feels like a Chinese, like a cheap Chinese ripoff of Roboquest, which is true. But like in Gunfire Reborn, you don't have sliding, so you cannot bunny hop. The gunplay of the combat kind of feels off. I think Roboquest as an experience does feel more refined. But the thing about Gunfire Reborn is there's a lot more classes to choose from. Some of them are paywalled, but you could get crazier with the builds you have. Like, it doesn't require as much skill to be Gunfire. It just requires a crazier build, and there's more build variety, I feel, in Gunfire Reborn too. But overall, both Roboquest and Gunfire Reborn are different enough that you could have a different experience and enjoy your time with Gunfire. But personally, I enjoy Roboquest more because the game feels more refined, even though Roboquest is newer. But Gunfire Reborn does have an endless type of game mode, wave-based, which is something that a lot of people want in Roboquest. So Gunfire does offer some things you don't get in Roboquest. So it's another thing to think about. I do plan on actually doing a comparison video with Gunfire Reborn. I just haven't gotten to being able to record some gameplay and actually sit down and actually think about Gunfire Reborn as a game experience in comparison to Roboquest. And I was like a bit of a rant, but it's not a simple answer. And there's another game similar to Roboquest and similar to Gunfire. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's called Unchained, but it's definitely not as complete as Roboquest or Gunfire. Definitely lacking, so it's not a game I'm in a rush to play. But I know a lot of people do enjoy it. Yeah. Damn, I'm really low on power cells right now. Oh, I might not get to. Oh, I did get to the robot. God, what's taking my health? Oh, it's a sniper bot. Jeez, really. Bro. Oh god. The mistake I made there was going towards the that bot, and also yeah, it's rushing, playing too aggressive. I didn't realize it could shoot rockets either, to be honest. I am gonna try to build towards Shorty with Commando. I'm gonna try to play this build blindly, and I hope that hope it goes well. Yeah. Alright, we are gonna go Oasis this round, so I'm gonna take Buddy Bot. Let's do fire rate. I'm playing Tank Commando right now. Yeah, I wanna try to figure out this Shorty build, because if what the build is claiming to be true, then it could potentially be even stronger than Cryo Engineer, and we might have a little break there in the game, and that's exciting. But if there is something I'm not sure, I am gonna like pause and go to Reddit and see what this build entails. Shorty does burn damage, but using it has a 10% chance to burn you. I don't want to take more damage just for using Shorty. Tommy gun is good. I'm gonna take Tommy gun. Never go wrong with Tommy gun. I'm in Aqua Station and I haven't gone below 50% HP the whole run. Guardian 30. That's actually pretty insane. I didn't realize Commando could be tanky. For me, the tanky class would be Guardian. But then again, like you could find some viability and survivability with all classes. You know what you're doing. Okay. Scanning burst. Shorty marks enemies and ricochet onto enemies, dealing 25% damage. Effect generate prayer, also generate charge, accidentally consumes a charge by one explosive moment, projectile damage to make you damage. I think I'll do scanning burst. Okay, I'll try it out. Let's experiment. I'm not gonna go as tanky as you're going, but actually I'm scaling. I'm gonna scale Shorty with burn. There's a perk called Reparo Fury. It literally automatically heals the scratch damage as long as you have Fury. That's for Commando. You could actually pair that you could pair that with air freshener, because with air freshener you're able to replenish 1% of chip damage every 1 second. So I think you could also be defensive with your scratch damage and be viable. Yeah, so I was right. So because we mark with shorty, and it ricochets, we're automatically doing fire damage to multiple enemies in a single shot of shorty. So you're already getting some solid AoE, which is pretty epic. We do need a good weapon. We do need a good weapon for failure damage. When we're not using shorty and it's the rocket. Okay. I want heal cell efficiency now. Yeah, air freshener is a legendary perk, so you have to get extremely lucky for that. Don't rely on trying to find that. But if you do find air freshener, you just take that like ASAP. But I do want to upgrade Buddy Bot just to see what that cryo is all about. I never knew about that. That's so insane. Shorty has huge potential. I can get back to max HP after every fight. Nah, it's okay. I'll think something like Firefly and Rice Cooker. Yeah, I mean there's of course more options. I'd take Rice Cooker whenever I see it too, just because it's really good defensively. Okay. I actually put out a poll on YouTube on my community tab, and I was asking which is everybody's favorite unlockable class, and Commando is the least voted on, with 8%. With I think that poll has 20 votes right now, but the fact that barely anyone likes Commando just shows like how underrated Commando could be. So microphone is extra 10% damage with shorty. I am gonna take that. Let me see what's most voted. I could actually tell you right now. So go to community. Ranger is in fact most voted with 30%. Commando the least, being at 7% now. And that's with more votes. Commando has no love. But I don't blame them, because when I first started using playing Roboquest, I just stayed away from Commando too. Ranger is just really fun to play, and you also get invisibility. So yeah, I could see why. Commando pull no bitches, exactly. Commando really doesn't. F in chat. I'm gonna grab power cells here. I'm pretty happy with what I got going. We could increase shorty damage even more by another 15%. So just getting to this checkpoint alone, we've increased our shorty damage by 25%. Let's see how it is. And also we have some burn damage that we can also scale off of burn if we choose to. As long as we're marking enemies, I should say. Let me check this. Alright, next checkpoint I'll check the affixes for Buddy Bot. Getting about cryo. Oh, okay, so Buddy Bot does cryo. And then, okay, chill increases your cryo damage by 10% even while not in hands. Oh, I didn't even realize that about chill. I mean, about Buddy Bot. I didn't even know that was an affix either. The green affix, so Perhaps the affix would be on other guns, but I know some affixes are exclusive to gun types, and I just ran over here, so let me go the robot. Well, that's interesting about BuddyBot, which I never really knew about. So I'm wondering if you choose to run, hopefully you get crab keyring. Yeah, hopefully it's a corrupted perk, so I think if I'm lucky enough, maybe in this area I could get that. And yeah, I forgot what I was saying, to be honest. Oh yeah, so the elementalist, if you're running upgraded BuddyBot and upgraded starter pistol, and you have the starter pistol in hand, you get 35% increased cryo damage. But that means you get no DPS from your weapons. It's something I want to try to experiment with the elementalist one of these days. I'm not gonna do it this run. I feel like it wouldn't be entertaining. Dying a lot, because I know that doing that is probably gonna be a lot of dying. Alright, so I'm gonna have to backtrack. Have the healing. Take this. And the one thing though with the shorty is if you miss, you kind of wasted a good chunk of your DPS. Alright, crab keyring. Something I'll look out for. I'm almost one-tapping flying bots with the shorty. But the problem is I have like no survivability. Well, I have BuddyBot. Nope. I'm gonna take this thing out. If I play a little bit smarter, I could try to counteract the defense for now. Okay, so you have chalk. Taking out enemy with elemental damage generates 1 point maximum 5. Each point increases the elemental damage by 5%. Candy's gathering a healing, so reduces rocket cooldown by 3%. I don't want to. I cannot guarantee killing with burn, because I only get burn when I'm marking. And I don't really know what to expect out of this build yet, so we'll play it safe. I could proc the rocket way quicker now. The legendary perk. Alright. I'm actually pretty impressed with commandos so far. Laser. I'm not sure what you mean by laser. Gotta clear that area out. Chromatic powder. Choose an element. Oh, so that's a shorty, or I could go shorty prototype. Rob Zerker. I think Rob Zerker is actually what we need. For the shorty build. I remember reading about that. The one thing about making Oh, okay. What does that build graph for improved shorty laser? Oh, I'm not too sure of the names or exactly what it is, but I'm just I'm just going in blind, to be honest. I'm just going in blind. New model. Actually, perfume model would be good for rocket, so I'm gonna take that. I mean, rocket radius is still pretty good. I think I saw enemies over here before. Yeah, I just forgot to clear out this area. You know, that's the one thing I don't like about Oasis. I think there's a laser shorty and rocket shorty. Yeah, I think that was the one of the choices I had to choose from. Because you could get the chromatic upgrade, which is, you know, elemental shorty. But then there's the one you were saying where it's different versions where it's like a missile, it's a laser. I mean, the build this guy is running could be that. Um, but I think even with the shotgun blast, the damage is still pretty good. But if I get it again, I'll take it. But I'm just afraid it would reduce damage for some reason. I guess we'll see. Let's take the power cell. When I got the dice, so we could actually get a little bit more control over our upgrades. And I'll save the power cells for later. The one thing I like with this shorty I have, I mark enemies with shorty, and it ricochets, and the ricochets deal damage too. And my marking does fire damage, so I'm dealing a lot of damage, even as is. But trying to scale what I have right now is becoming a challenge, and I might die because of this thing elite. Bro, he keeps moving. So I am generating Fury, giving me increased movement speed. Okay. So the rocket shorty combination is absolutely insane for crowd control. Alright, okay, I mean, okay. At this checkpoint, I'm gonna, check the Reddit post. And I'll link it for those who wanna, check it out themselves. Okay, so let me check Reddit real quick. I have so many Reddit notifications. Don't know if I'll be able to find it. Okay. Alright, so I'm like currently looking for this this post I commented on. It's a little tricky considering I don't know if there is a way if you could see all your activity on Reddit. Maybe if I go to my profile. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so I have a for that. No. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, so I think I found the post. Yeah, I found the post. I'll link it now in the in Twitch and YouTube. So the commando build, this this guy claims it's ultra S tier build. First upgrade neutral perk needs to be shorty cooldown. Your first two primary upgrade choices need to be scanning shot, which I have, and wild burster. Uh, with the explosive evolution, make sure to grab everything that buffs explosive and shorty. Build scanning shot, wild burster, explosive, pyrochromatic powder. Okay. Baby boom, but you can sub this for defense like repair O or Rob Zerker. So yeah, it seems like it's not laser, it's not a rocket shorty, it's just a regular shorty, both elemental scaling and critical scaling with burn and explosive. So he doesn't really go into too much detail about the commando build. We do have to like kind of like mangle with it. Hey Sen, welcome back. So I posted, I don't know if you could see the previous links on the live, but I found the Reddit post talking about the commando build I'm attempting, and the guy was saying that it's at ultra S tier build and it's a commando build, and I was also talking about how commando is like the least favorite class. So I'm kind of feeling like I have to do commando some justice and bring some love to the commando class. So I'm currently trying to experiment with this build by Ocelot in the Closet on Reddit. Ah, okay. And we're up against Billy Boom. Easy, GG easy. I always diss the Oasis bosses. They're just too easy. And Demo is just really annoying. I hate him a little extra. Ow, Billy Boom hurts a lot. I haven't gotten hit by Billy Boom in a minute. Alright, so yeah, I was right that if I take Chromatic Powder, I could scale fire damage with Shorty, which kind of makes the corrupted perk I took for burn marking burn, whatever, kind of useless, but it is what it is. Let me tab out. Okay. So we're only getting S ranks, but I think that's because the build isn't there yet where we need it. I think strawberries would be actually good because this build is gonna scale with crit too. I think I'm gonna take French fries. Oh, actually Candle's better. It's more consistent damage type. All right, welcome to everybody checking out the stream. My goal is now to bring some love to Commando because clearly no one likes to use Commando. I have 4 rerolls, so I don't have to pressure myself into choosing one of these if I don't like. So we do have ricocheting on scanning burst, and if we get triple bounce, we could ricochet an additional time, dealing more burn damage to scale off of, which is great. But we do need to start taking some elemental damage with our things, their upgrades. Yeah. Oh, that shield bot just completely muted my damage. I'm trying to be careful with how I use my abilities. If you just use them, you could potentially miss if you're not careful. Okay. No, I don't want a Dragon Mortar. I gotta pull up chat, hold on, it's okay. Commando is probably my second favorite class. Recon is a close first. Recon is pretty fun. I just don't use them as much as the other classes. Just because I'm still experimenting with a lot of like the higher end builds. Yeah, I haven't really seen anyone talk about any S tier builds for Recon, to be honest. I've seen some crazy builds though, but the people that do post clips with the Recon, they don't talk about the build. It's hard to know what they did. But yeah, Commando definitely doesn't get enough love. Oh, I should have grabbed. Okay. Alright, so I think my problem right now is that I have no proper damage scaling. And I'm starting to see the effects of that now. I do want to run again. Now that we know what we need. We could actually start making better decisions with our commando. Thank you. We have 4 likes on the YouTube live stream. Thank you. I should maybe today I'll be able to figure out how to get some more alerts going. This stream is a little bit of a test stream because I'm running a plugin that lets me record gameplay without the overlays. So if I could get that to work. Ooh, shorty cooldown and increase attack speed. So cooldown is what we need for shorty, by the way. So if I could get footage recorded while live streaming without overlays, I think we're in luck because I could also be more efficient with my time. I could live stream and also go over the gameplay footage I need. I think that's better, and I could also start structuring these live streams more to be more about a specific topic or subject or nuance or builds, you know, anything. I get more freedom that way too. So yeah, just a little PSA announcement there. Alright, so the shorty cooldown is actually pretty significant. I wonder if you could scale the cooldown more. Alright, so get up there, we're good. Okay, so I don't really need any other weapons. Shell actually might be good. I don't really care about movement speed as much. The only time I really care about it if I am running recon, because when you're faster with recon, the faster you can. Yep. I mean, it depends on the build really, but melee builds with recon, you really just want to be fast. It feels weird not having the ricochet on 30, to be honest. Ooh, chromatic powder. And now we could scale with burn. Nice. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, cryo might be better for commando. Because as we know, cryo with engineers is absolutely insane. Alright, hero knee pads could actually be insane with the explosive scaling. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take Oasis so we could upgrade Buddy Bot and have some little more defense. Actually, I think, my bad guys, let me check this Reddit post real quick again. Okay, so he does take chromatic powder. So I guess we're scaling both the rocket and Shirty. But again, I would say Cryo might be a better option, because Cryo just naturally is a better element type. And also with BuddyBot, you can scale Cryo once he's upgraded automatically. Wow. I forgot I could have put down a second BuddyBot. Yeah, so I just stood there looking at them. Yes, let me... If I bunny hop, I could actually dish out the explosive damage. It's a lot harder to not get hit gliding. Okay. One enemy left. There we go. It would be cool if I could get every explosive type, or every explosive damage I put out to do burn. I don't think there's a way to do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Pyro Punisher. Let's see. Does he take Pyro Punisher? Commando. He doesn't talk about Pyro Punisher, but I feel like that 20% is nice. As long as we pop the rocket first thing, and then we get that automatic damage there with that. I'm sure there's a cryo and shock version of that, so if you do decide to run cryo another time, you could do that. Okay. Increase of his damage with 5. I'm gonna take Hourglass and then take Comet Cannon. And I'm gonna hit Lottery Luke and see what we get real quick. Get a token. No, we don't. I mean, the smithing token for a free weapon, but it's probably gonna just dish out the power cells. So the idea for speed is to rocket jump with the commando rocket. It's probably not very practical, but I just like going fast. For to add to what you're saying, there's a pistol, a explosive. I think it's called firework pistol. I don't remember, or TNT, something like that. But it's a pistol that shoots explosive projectiles. I saw someone just shooting the grounds with it, and they were able to get insane amount of speed. And the thing about doing that is if you don't need to, you could save your rocket too if you want to have added movement. But yeah, using your rocket to move around isn't as practical unless you're on top of an enemy and rocket downwards like this. I just didn't do it properly, but you could definitely figure a way to make that work. Practically, I should say. Alright. So I do want to get a burn dealing damage weapon, because it's hard to get the burning on enemies with the rocket. for the extra 20%. Okay, so I'm gonna try to scale up explosive too. I keep forgetting I do have the those knee pads that shoot out rockets. I might get taken out. I didn't build this correctly. I do see a volcano rifle or something. I'm gonna take that. Oh, that play right there is absolutely insane. If I could do that more often, that'd be nice. I utilize slide into my movements, I'll do a lot more damage. See? What is that? Nope, no burn damage there. Okay. Okay, we do have an igniter gun here. I think I'll take that, to be honest. Isn't really feeling the comet gun. Still need the yellow area. Alright, there we go. We're scaling a lot of fire damage now. Alright, that's a much better. Not the best option for burn, but it'll do. Oof. Come on. It's trying to go for those health orbs. And right when I decided to commit to sliding towards the health orbs, the Mallbot shot at me and I couldn't move out the way. Okay, let's try this again. We get Havoc on this shorty. Or on this Quasar. Not bad. He does grab. He doesn't grab black powder. So where's he's getting shot? Smooth cannon. The problem is he doesn't really even talk about like alternative upgrades you could take with this commando build, like rocket powder, time graft. Yeah, so Arc needs to be sure to cool down. Your first two primary upgrade choices need to be scanning a shot and weld burster. The explosive evolution, make sure to grab everything that buffs explosives and surety. Build scanning shot, weld burster, explosive, pyrochromatic powder, baby boom. But you can sub this for defense like Reparo, Berserker. I am gonna restart the round because I did waste 3 rolls on that. So just anything that could buff Shorty, I guess we're taking. He took upgrades for the rocket ability, but he doesn't really talk about the rocket upgrades like that. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna take. You know what? I'll take this. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna try to scale this with cryo, just because why not? And then we could use Buddybot upgraded to get the extra 20% cryo damage once we get to Oasis. The one thing is we're gonna be kind of stuck with Buddybot until we find a better better alternative. Oh, and then if you like to increase your mobility with explosives, you could do this. You could move around with the explosive from Beluga. But it has to be you have to be pulling yourself upwards for it to work. All right. The scanning burst. He said scanning shot, but I'm assuming he meant scanning burst. Okay. Save the thing. Recover sales. Okay. Oof. I might, if I get an upgrade option for increased magazine size, I'll take that. I'm kind of on a hunt to find a weird, stupid movement tech in this game. Do you know anything? Not too much, but I heavily suggest you look at speedrunners because speedrunners know how to exploit stuff like that. The gun where you could throw out mines and deploy the mines and explode the mines. That gun is actually really good for movement. The Beluga cannon, I guess, could be good for movement if yeah, you experiment. But from what I found with the Beluga, you only get that movement speed with shooting downwards. If you're shooting, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you have to be like right on the wall though with Beluga. I think if you mess around with Beluga, you can get some crazy movement going. But I haven't really seen speedrunners use Beluga because I think mostly it's because it is a heavy weapon. And it does tend to slow yourself down that way. So yeah, we're gonna scale this commando build with cryo just this one time, just to see how it goes. So far, it just kind of feels insane. I thought I saw an enemy up there. I was so confused, but it was the sky I was looking at. So I deal shock and cryo with Beluga. Oh yeah, because it's the thunder ethics. I was wondering because you definitely don't get chromatic weapon with this gun. I'm gonna reroll out of thunder because I don't know if it's replacing cryo. Oh yeah, Sen, I forgot to mention, I do notice though, if you're shooting the beluga, while you're moving towards a direction and there's something in front of you, like an enemy or a wall, it will slow down your movements completely. So beluga is really weird in that sense too. And now we can upgrade our buddy bot. Oh, by the way, it says show beluga cannon and like whatever weapon you bring to this smithing tent over here. Maybe there's a feature they'll add in the future to upgrade the rarities of weapons, because the fact that it says show beluga cannon makes me have some hope for that. When I first played the game, that's what I thought originally. There was a way to do that. You just got soap, so you could have a faster pocket reload. Okay, make this upgrade. There's nothing about ricocheting in this guide. I'm gonna take the reduced, actually no, I'm gonna reroll. Actually no, I said I would take magazine size for a beluga cannon. I'll do that. That could be actually insane. Take the shorty damage. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so far I think this build is going a lot better than what we had going last run. We have a better structure and better pillar DPS, as I guess we're gonna call it. It is DPS that you'll be putting out whenever you're not using your rocket and your birdie. There's definitely high damage potential. Like if you could get this much damage early game, imagine if you could scale it properly late game. And that's the interesting part. Okay, I thought he was gonna die. That's why I looked at that. Of course it gets easier once there's less enemies in that area. I do want to start scaling explosive damage too, because it's going to benefit Beluga and their rocket. We got Spearhead. Oh, we got Secret Book. Actually, I'll take that. Okay, so I'm gonna reroll. Actually, let me see what Fury does again. Take towns, generate 2 Fury points. Rocket shorty hits against plus generate 4 Fury points. Maximum 16. Which point increases fire rate, reload speed, rocket shorty attack speed by 1%, movement speed by 0.5%. It's really good for mobility, which I'm not too worried about right now. I think some more wacky starting weapons could be really cool, potentially for the arsenal update. Yeah, I agree. That'd be really nice. To have it more, just different starting weapon options would be great too. Maybe like an ability to have like a starter loadout, like not have it be too controlling with what you could do, but have like for starters you want heavies for starting weapons or explosives for starter weapons or something like that. It would be a nice balancing way to have something like that. And having more weapons for mobility would be pretty cool too. Um, more rocket launchers, maybe like a weapon that could be like a thrusting type of weapon where you shoot as you shoot it, it pushes you a direction. Like that would be cool. Um, but we'll see. You already got one weapon revealed this week for the arsenal update, and it's a rapier that they use in fencing, or saber. It could also be called a saber. But that's gonna be a interesting weapon to try out. Also, they could probably add more affixes too. Maybe more movement affixes, like a dashing or something. But I know that would conflict with Recon's teleportation because that could serve as the dashing ability. Even though it's more of a teleport, you know. But yeah, this is my take. Come on. Oh, I did actually get the railbot. That was a close call. Yeah. See that? Better movements on Beluga. Yeah, so I have the heavy affix on Beluga, which is really nice to have. Actually makes a huge difference, to be honest, for the other heavy weapons. I'm trying to switch to buddy box, it's not working. Wait, what? Wait, why did I lose so much movement speed? Did I get frozen or something? That was weird. So I have the option, if I have the option to change the element type for Shorty, I'm gonna put Cryo on. Because if I could at least get another element on a special ability, that'd be great. Yeah. See that was Shorty prototype. Hold on, let me look up this perk real quick. Okay, so Amperox is right. The upgrade is going to be for, yeah, it's going to be explosive Shorty. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm actually insta killing now with Shorty. It scales off of damage. I mean, off of explosive even more now. It's pretty dope. But I do want some cryo healing outside of the rocket powder. That'd be dope. Okay, we're at the checkpoint. Twister. Don't really need anything else there. I know the Quasar SMG has the Havoc But then I lose the scaling from Beluga, the insane explosive damage from Beluga. Okay, so far we're good. So I think the problem is we're getting the opposite of increased movement speed from our passive because of the corrupted perk we took. Because the more I kill, the slower my movement speed gets. And I know that's because of the corrupted perk. I think it's when we shell. There could be a bug too. Who knows? Alright, so far this build is getting pretty nuts. I know I still got less to run, but this is actually better than I could have expected. And the ricocheting is getting insane too. I don't know how we're doing burn damage though. Yeah, we're just annihilating everything, and the blue cannon is a good filler DPS. Yeah. And a shotgun. We can actually upgrade here. Bloody bot upgrades too. Alright, we have digging mole. Yeah, he does get really annoying. The thing about Digimon, the boss fight itself teaches you not to stand still. You like, all I have to do is move left, and he'll never hit me. And now there's a wall, so I have to actually get some air and then move the opposite direction. Even if he charges you, which I'm trying to bait him into charging me, it's not working. There, he's getting kind of close. Maybe here. Yeah, all you have to do is just move one direction, and that's the basic analogy of movement in Roboquest. As long as you're moving to one direction, you'll never get hit. As long as there's not enemies in that direction. Alright, so... Oh wow, Surprise Blast I think is actually pretty good. Everything's also sure to go like scanning shooting this. Butter, baby boom, like. So I think Surprise Blast might actually be pretty good. Okay, but oh, that's a hard choice. I'll do Surprise Blast. Just because that 30% could actually be pretty significant. Yeah, so 30% of the time. No, Arcman. Actually, I think I'll take a lemon. It literally gives us two. Sentry card. I don't think I'll grab the dice. Ah, I could have taken. Damn, I could have taken Fancy Button. That's pretty high damage, but it's fine. I always forget about what fancy button does, to be honest. See, there we go with the double shot of surety. Kind of saves us from getting sniped. If there is a bot that goes underground. Laser launcher. Oh, one thing though, it's like it's hard to tell if you have the extra shot of surety because it doesn't show anything for it. Actually, yeah, it does. It's that bar above the rocket bar. Actually, no, that's the fairy. I feel like the rocket cooldown is very slow. Yeah. Alright, so after this, guys, I'm gonna end stream and go eat. I'm pretty happy with how these runs have played out. Even though we haven't gotten too far, but we did learn a lot about the commando and more about the cryo engineer build. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here with the commando. It's just a matter of getting everything to work. Let's try not to get sniped. There's a one about what I was saying earlier about movement in this game. There are exceptions. Because there are bots that could snipe you, and no matter how fast you move, they could auto lock onto you with their shot, and it does deal a lot of damage. So then you would have to just take you just have to take cover, or just try to take out the enemy quicker than they could kill you. I don't see any snipers, so speed as normal. Try to take this thing out. Okay. Take the extra armor. Yeah, or anything good anyway, even though I don't have enough power souls. It's not good. Alright. Reduce shorty cooldown. Even if you don't get the 30% instant use recharge, we could still get a better cooldown speed. And this shorty could actually just, yeah, if I just spam it. Yeah, it has a really quick cooldown now. Alright, so this next might be maybe a game under, honestly, but it's okay. Had a good run. Can't complain too much. Oof. Annoying because like I'm trying to like switch weapon or something and like the inputs just don't go through. I don't know if it's like my mouse or just me not pressing them correctly. Or the next area's challenge is Black Goliath. Okay, here we go. Bro, I went into that laser. The thing about Guardian 3, but there's so many things that could just hit you and just take you out completely. Commando so far feels like I see the potential, but it's extremely difficult to get going. You really have to know what you're doing and take the right upgrades, and if you don't, you'll just end up dying eventually before you get far enough to get your build put together. But yeah, thank you guys for checking this stream out, stopping out. Sen, Amperox, thank you guys for stopping by as well, keeping the stream entertaining. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.